but it's actually done really well. You can control the character with left and right, like you roll left and right, and then you use your left bumper and right bumper to control on-screen paddles. And one paddle will be blue, one will be yellow, and then there will be paddles that are both. So basically what that means is...
I'm sorry, did you say both or both?
I said both.
With an L. Huh. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be said, but continue. I digress.
That was one thing I was a little bit wary about before I even played it. I was like, is it going to be confusing knowing which paddle to trigger? And it's actually very clear. And the paddles that are blue and yellow, you can trigger with either button, so it doesn't matter.
Ooh. That sounds... I didn't know there was even that mechanic. I thought literally you could just hit the buttons whenever the hell you wanted, like in pinball.
What do you mean?
I just figured you could hit each trigger on like a pinball machine, like whenever the hell you want. You can only hit them at certain times?
Well, there are paddles like throughout the level. So like...
Oh, it's not just two at the bottom is what you're saying.
No, yeah, they're not just two at the bottom. They're placed strategically everywhere to get you through the world.
Okay. And what does your character look like?
So you're a dung beetle, and you're basically rolling this pinball, and so far it's just a white ball, but I've heard that you can change your ball. Like, you can upgrade your ball, and I think you can make it poop at some point, too.
I was about to make fun of you. Like, oh, you can change your fucking ball, but now, when you bring in poop, that sounds like my cup of tea.
You talked about poop on last episode, too. You said
but I said I do not do poop. Nope. I said no poo-poo play. I do not do poo-poo play.
I see. Are you sure you don't?
Yeah, when Chewie tries to eat his own poop, I'm like, absolutely not, son. Absolutely not.
How can you live with him after that?
I just don't let him kiss me for a little while, and I give him a greenie.
A greenie?
You know what a greenie is?
No.
It's supposed to help like with their teeth. I don't know. It's like a treat, but like it helps brush their... I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Looks like a fucking brush.
So yeah, so you're rolling this ball around. You use the little paddles that are on screen. So yeah, imagine like any other like Mario game, except like you can't jump manually. You have to like walk over to the trigger, hit the paddle, will hit the ball, and then you'll go. And the levels are like made really well. So like you never end up like where you don't want to be. I mean, it's they set some parts up where you have to be a little more accurate to get to the next part, just like in normal pinball. Like, if you want to hit the ball into a certain area, you have to be a little more precise. I did get hung up a couple times doing that, but nothing that, like, made me get frustrated. So far, so good.
Yeah, you would recommend it to people?
I recommend it if you're a platforming fan and or a pinball fan. But if you're not into either of those, I'm not sure that you'll enjoy it, because it really is. It's the best of both worlds for both of those, and I'm enjoying it.
Nice.
So yes, you get a recommend from me.
Okay, good.
And then Mario Aces.
Yeah, you and I both played the demo a little bit of this. We did not play together though, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, our original plan was to play together, but we quickly found out that you cannot play together.
Yeah,
you
Nintendo
can only
was like, play together, no way, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. So we fucked right off.
Yeah, we fucked the fuck off, if you will.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of fuck, what is our video game word of the day before we continue?
Damn. Look at that.
I know.
The word of the day today is DLC, or downloadable content. And the punishment, Ryan?
Punishment is...
You could drink a glass of milk. You could eat 5 slices of pizza.
No,
you could take a long shower. You could chug a tall glass of water. You could arm wrestle your mother.
And the punishment is going to be the winner gets to go into the loser's game library in Steam and pick a game that they have to beat, and it can be like the shittiest game on the library.
Well, it doesn't have to be the shittiest game. I know what game I'm going to have you finish.
Okay, well, maybe if nobody says the word of the day, you can at least say what you would have picked for me, and I could say what I picked for you, because I'm actually curious.
Sounds good.
What is the word of the day again? And this doesn't count. What is it?
DLC, or downloadable content.
Either or. The acronym or what it stands for both count. Okay. Yep.
So back to Mario Aces. So we couldn't play online together, which was fine. I mean, we still got to try the game, and it's like, all right, well, first of all, it comes out June 22nd. Going into it, I think I expected a little bit like, I guess more. I don't know.
It was literally exactly what I expected.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad game. It's just complicated as fuck, and there's a lot to do.
It's a little complicated, but then it's also a little lacking, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I would get the hang of it for sure.
Yeah, you definitely have to get the hang of it. I found most of the time when I would lose or like when I would miss a point or miss the ball, it was because I like incorrectly pressed the button I meant to press, or I would just like I didn't react fast enough because there's kind of a lot going on. Like you can use the right stick and press it left or right to like kind of dash in that direction, if you will, but like most of the characters do different things. Like Waluigi does like a moonwalk, and Chain Chomp
that
like
motherfucker moonwalks over there.
Yeah, Mario does like a flip and like jumps over.
Yeah, I saw Mario's. Yeah,
some people like dive over. So it's a useful mechanic that I always miss.
Something to mention that I read online. If you have the demo on Switch, do not delete it before the game comes out if you're planning on buying it, because I think you have to have it still installed when the game comes out. I don't know why that would be a thing, but somebody talked about this online, or else you do not get the bonuses from playing the demo. Yeah,
you can get like costumes and things. I'm not sure how many. I think so far I can get like the Mario classic outfit, which is like Mario's overalls and hat and whatnot. And you cannot get that if
What the fuck is he wearing on the? Oh, I guess he's wearing shorts and shit.
Yeah, he's wearing like a headband and shorts. It's like a tennis player.
It's like
but yeah, you can't get those outfits, whatever it is, if you didn't play the demo.
Well, all right. It's a game that I think would not be full price for me to buy. If it's on sale, I can see it being fun competitively, or you and I playing co-op online and getting our ass kicked.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more in the final version that, would make the game more fun. We just, in the demo, you can only play the regular tennis court and stuff. So whatever. All right.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Moving on.
Go. Now we can go on to fucking calm down, shut the fuck up. Real
light.
Quick. Yeah, we're light. Either one. We all like to complain about whatever we see. It's just a way of life, but it don't need to be. So gather around Genies and grab a cup so you can calm down and shut the fuck up.
By the way, I love the song.
Thank you.
Every time.
I appreciate that. I wrote it with you in mind.
Oh.
I don't know if that's a good compliment or not.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. So, Red Dead Redemption 2, a special edition. It's now officially available for pre-order and digital download or whatnot, or preload. Actually, I'm thinking preload. 48 hours before the release. Okay, of the game. That's fine. That's typical. So, they have a standard edition for the regular price, and they have a special edition for $20 more.
I can't fucking believe them.
Here's what people are mad. You get the pre-order bonuses with either edition, obviously, and then you instantly get, on the standard edition, $500K on GTA Online, and with the special edition, you get $1 million to spend on GTA Online. So, I mean, there's that. I still like GTA, but I haven't played it in forever. But it's always been fun whenever I did play it. But it's been years. So, but I am excited about this online play because GTA Online was so good. So I think Red Dead Online is going to be badass. It's in the West. People that don't know what Red Dead Redemption is, it's a fucking Western game. It's going to be awesome. You should know what this game is.
Right.
But the reason people are mad from the standard versus special is because it says bonus story mode content and weapons. There is a bank robbery mission and gang hideout. There is I think a black horse that you get. And then there's a boost, like cash bonuses and discounts that you get.
Mm-hmm.
So people are like, what the fuck? How about you release the full game to begin with? Because what people are really mad about, it's not really about the boost and skill. I mean, that does probably piss people off, but I'm not really as upset with that as I am the extra story content.
So people are mad about the extra story content?
Yeah, because it's pretty much like, okay, you've already made this story.
It's like day one DLC, basically.
Exact. What the fuck? Fred, you literally just said the fucking word of the day.
Fucking A.
I didn't even bait you into it. This is what happens whenever you take a nap before you're not ready to fucking
what was
play
the punishment?
with me, motherfucker. I guess I got to pick a game on your Steam library, and then you gotta beat it.
All right.
Can you tell me real quick what mine was going to be?
Undertale.
Ah, that's right, because I've yet to play that shit. Okay.
Yeah, and I bought that for your birthday last year.
Well, now I feel bad. I heard that's a great game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so,
what was the one? I bought you a game this year too, didn't I?
Well, you bought me My Time at Porsche because you fucked up the very first.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, good job on that. Now I can actually say it. Yes, essentially this is like DLC right off the get-go, which is not terrible. Like, that's happened before in other games, but Rockstar's never done anything like this, and I think that's why people are pissed. They're like, Rockstar is the developer for gamers that understands gamers, is not really like EA, and then they pull some shit like this.
Uh-huh.
I don't care. I'll probably get the special edition because I love the first game so much, so it's whatever, but I mean, if you already have a story and you already have missions and like you've already done fucking word I'm looking for, motion capture for these scenes, why not just release that in the fucking original game to begin with?
Yeah. It's an interesting choice that they decided to make that like exclusively for the special edition. Can you buy that digitally?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You can preload it 2 days before it comes out. But the thing is, and it comes out like 2 days after my birthday, so it's like a great time of the year for me to play that shit. But my thing is, I guess I'm getting a little mad, but I should maybe calm down and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you should.
Okay. Because, look at Far Cry. Far Cry announced their DLC before the fucking game even came out. And they had trailers for the DLC, and it all looked cool, and I was like, yeah, I kind of want to buy that.
Yeah. Speaking of, the first part of that came out.
Yeah, it didn't get that good reviews, but I think the next 2 will be better. I might just wait.
I said it was fun, it just was short, so.
Okay. Well, sounds like you. Ho-ho! Bottom!
I'm not short.
I
am cool, though, and I do appreciate that.
Thank you. Wait. Oh, fuck, yeah, because it said kind of cool but short. Fuck.
Yeah, thank you for that.
I thought I was giving an insult.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm an idiot, but
you're friendly.
I appreciate that. I'm sure everyone listening to this podcast thinks I'm the friendlier one of the two.
Yeah, well, now they do.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, I guess we're done with that. That was just a little quick one. I just know people are a little butthurt about it. Maybe we'll see what happens. Maybe we should just calm down and shut the fuck up.
Wreck-It Ralph.
2.
The first movie was pretty good.
It's one of my favorite. It might be my favorite animated movie of all time.
Really? Definitely one of my favorites. And way more references in that movie than I expected when I first saw it.
It was like the Ready Player One of animated films, and this came out like 5 years ago.
Right. And this one is like even more packed. Like, so this trailer starts off just by showing like some really big names like Amazon, Google, eBay, Twitter.
IMDb was on there. I saw Snapchat. I saw Twitter. Oh, yeah, you said Twitter. Yeah, all the fucking little tweets.
Yep. And then not only that, so like that's obviously not the focus of Wreck-It Ralph. It's more on the video game side.
Well, this one is more on the internet, but I know that games do play a role in this still.
Yeah. And one of the big ones that I noticed there was like, that kind of made me think like, oh man, we're going to see a lot more in this than I originally thought, is like Star Wars too.
Oh yeah, and Marvel.
Yeah, that
made me super excited. I mean, it's everything Disney. It's pretty much, think of it as Kingdom Hearts a little bit, but with Disney. And now they also not only just Disney. This one's probably a little bit more focused on Disney, but they also have rights to Sega and Nintendo and all these other games that they did in the last one.
Yeah, totally. So we might actually see Mario in this one.
Yeah, that'd be badass. I know. So I was going to say, it's kind of like Kingdom Hearts of movies. It kind of really is. And funny enough, Wreck-It Ralph is going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. They showed gameplay for that.
Yeah, right. And that alone might get me to pick up Kingdom Hearts, even though...
Which is crazy, because you're thinking about, like... I mean, essentially, at that point, you would just think Wreck-It Ralph is in the same universe as... Like, even cannot... Put that word up. Canonically? Yeah, even canonically. Is in the same universe as Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts always goes from these different Disney worlds to one another, but they all seem kind of a little bit separate, but just Kingdom Hearts is the overall arching one. But right. Wreck-It Ralph already has all these references in it, too. So if you're going to the Wreck-It Ralph's world, he already has all these references, and you have all these other... I don't know. It's just a fucking... It's a mind fuck.
So it means that Kingdom Hearts is essentially part of the rest of the universe.
Yeah,
right?
It's the Wreck-It Ralph universe. That's what I would think.
But the Wreck-It Ralph universe is just the normal universe, so...
Like
Wreck-It Ralph is like in our world.
Wait, we're part of Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
And Wreck-It Ralph is part of us.
Yes.